What's going on, YouTube? It is Trev. All right, so I just want to give you a quick update on some things that happened this morning. So on Mondays, every other Monday, we have the sprint planning meeting. So it's a 2-week period, right? So Monday to Monday, we have these 7 o'clock in the morning meetings. And on kind of the opposite Friday, or the Friday right before the Monday meeting, there is kind of just an update kind of meeting. This morning, it began at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I missed the first half of it. Very sorry. I jumped in probably somewhere around 8 o'clock, and I caught the last half. But basically what they're talking about is what has been accomplished so far over, during this section of the sprint. Let me just close something down here. Okay. And so, they always work here in the GitHub on this backlog board and moving things around. You've seen this before in the videos, and you can even go here. You can log in yourself and see any of this stuff, right? Click on any of the links, read what's going on, read the explanations, read the questions, the comments. Everything is out here for the community. Total transparency, so you can see everything that's happening, right? So I'm going to go through some of this with you. And again, I might have missed some things that were said about some of this because I missed like the first hour of this. But I'm sure I'll catch up on some of that stuff with these guys soon. If there's anything specific or important that I'm missing, I'm sure they'll let me know, and then I'll let you know. All right, so I'll start over on the left, and we're just going to zip through some of this stuff. We'll stop at some of it. A bunch of stuff in the ready column, IBC relayer, IAVL 0.19.4. And again, if you go on this, you can see where it'll light up. They're all links. So you can click on any one of these and read more details about them, right? Research updating to canonical version of Tendermint is in the ready column. Implement the IS Oracle TX support in Cosmos SDK version 0.45.11. All right, so all that stuff is kind of ready to be worked on. The stuff that is in progress and being worked on is in this column here, in progress. 3 things we have. The governance proposal for the COSM-WASM version 0.16.6 to version 1.2.0. This one, I can tell you, there are some things that are waiting on this one. There are things that are waiting to jump on chain and happen that aren't going to do that until this is updated and done, okay? And, I've spoken to some people who really don't understand, they're like, all right, so, does that happen 6 months from now? Does that happen next month? They're waiting, right? So it's good to see that we've got it in the progress row, right? It's happening now. There's going to be, matter of fact, let me click on this one. So a governance proposal is required outlining the findings and recommended approach for the COSM-WASM upgrade. So once that proposal is submitted and we vote on it, and, if we vote yes, then we can make this major update. And you can see that they call it they call it medium, but it's a large job. It's documentation governance, and it is in scope. It's something that they said they were going to do. They say it's medium. The people that I know that are waiting for this, this seems like a big deal to me. I guess it's not something that they can consider urgent, because it's not like if we don't do this right now, things are going to fall apart. They could do it whenever they want to do it, I guess. But the sooner they do it, the sooner some other things can happen. It's being worked on. Love it. Okay. Clean GitHub branches. They call this one urgent. Okay. Sounds like house cleaning stuff to me. Test Columbus 5 Genesis import. We've talked about this one bug that they found and some testing that they're doing. And that's still, that's still going from the last time that we did a little update. I'm going to talk to them about that and find out exactly where they are along the testing. And again, something I probably would have brought up if I had gotten to the meeting on time. A few things that are in review, right? Again, you can peek through this stuff. The stuff that has been done. All right, so let me go up to the top here. Test upgrade IBC denom whitelist. So we're talking about IBC assets, off-chain assets, taxation. We don't want to tax off-chain stuff. Otherwise, they won't want to do business on our chain. So in the done column. Create Agora governance proposal for no canonical GitHub in the done column. Create governance proposal for the 50% burn tax and 50% treasury burn wallet. This one here, so determine block height required for the update. Write the first proposal, fix configuration, submit to Agora for voting. Basically, this one is about, and if I go down here, this will actually give you an even better. So let me read this for you real quick. In order to avoid the reminting of manual burns during the seniorage calculation, we have worked with Demon Monkey to detail a solution where in the system will collect burn tax directly in the anti-handler by altering the new burn tax fee decorator code to split the burn tax in two halves, okay, 50%, 50%, with one going to the community pool directly and another is sent to the burn wallet as per usual. In conjunction with a change to the reward policy, this will result in burn taxes being collected as intended while avoiding the remint of manual burns. And if you remember, prior to this, a portion, I think it was 10% or whatever, of what was actually being sent to be burned was being reminted again, right? Wanted to stop that. So that's what this here is doing. With this alteration of the system, we hope to achieve an outcome that is desirable for all parties. As such, we understand the concern about reminting manual burns, and it is our belief that if the code works as intended, it will solve that problem until such a time where the reward policy is altered in a way that would re-enable seniorage reminting. So there could be something in the future that actually requires this or makes that beneficial in some way. But until then, this is going to be the deal. So if you vote yes on it, you vote no. You go yes on it, you get it. You vote no on it, you still get the reminting that's going on, right? And again, that's done. That's in the done column. Let me go back to where I was. Close that. Close that. All right. Create Finder for testnet in the done column. Classic version 1.0.6 governance proposal. The proposal is done. Governance proposal for Classic V106 is required for the proposed whitelist changes to be accepted and pushed into production. Proposal write-up listing Binance wallet address to be whitelisted. This again is this version 1.0.6 is where this whitelisting for Binance comes in so that they are not being taxed. And this is necessary to keep them working with us, to keep them burning, right? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants it to happen. That happens in version 1.0.6, which is going to go to the validators. The validators have to implement it. But I believe still needs to be voted on, okay? And here we go. If you click on this, this proposal seeks approval for the version 1.06 release candidate to be published at the last as the last in the version 1 family. Its primary focus is centered around two new features: anti-handler burn tax split and burn tax whitelist, to ensure that we do not remit manual burns and provide a way for Binance to avoid the application of a burn tax when transacting between addresses contained in the list. It is our aim to make the burn tax whitelist manageable via a governance parameter which will initially be seeded with the Binance wallet addresses. However, the community can submit parameter change proposals if they should wish to change the contents of the list, thus avoiding having to release new client binaries if changes are to be made to the burn tax whitelist. I'm laughing because all of that is 2 sentences, which tells me absolutely it was written by Zaradar. He loves these long ass run-on sentences. All right, so yeah, but before we can get to version 1.06, we got to get through version 1.05, and I'll get to that in a second. All right, the next thing on the list was the IBC whitelist, okay? Again, in the done column. Deploy the version 1.0.5 to validators, CEXs, full nodes. It's out there. It's out there to be for the validators to basically adopt it, right? I'm going to do another video after this one. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a little more detail. I've got some things to say about it, but I don't want to make this video too long, so we're going to do that in another video. It's going to be important, and I really hope that you watch it. Okay, the WASM upgrade from main, whitelist concept as parameter, assess the viability of using Cosmovisor. This is stuff that we actually, it's been in this, it's been here for a while, and we've talked about it. Now it's in the done column, so okay, good. Stuff that's been abandoned. Create this Agora governance proposal for the MEV Tendermint. You know that was solved with another upgrade that was done. Feature WASM upgrade. And this constrained pool to ensure LUNC can never have more than a 2T supply. Now, this has been in the news lately. And there's been some debate back and forth about some things about how the code was written, this, that, the other things. It's just been a lot of going back and forth. I don't know what it was that led to them abandoning the whole idea. Maybe that was covered in the first half of the meeting. I'm sure I'll get the answer for that. And when I get the answer for that, if it's something that's pertinent that, that I feel like the community really is going to want to know about, or if you ask me to know about it, I'll get that information to you. All right. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. And as I said, you can go here to GitHub yourself, right? And if you type it, you can see on the bar here, the address bar. It is github.com/orgs/classic-terra/projects/7/views/1. And that will bring you to this right here. You can click on all these links and check everything out for yourself, okay? All right. What did I do? I don't know what I did. All right. Anyway. Okay. In the meantime, stay safe and enjoy your weekend. What's today? Friday? Well, beginning of the weekend. I'm losing track of days because I'm not working regularly anymore, so I have to ask sometimes what day it is. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. And yeah, hit the like button for me on the way out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Leave comments in the comment section. If you have questions about anything that you need answers for, I'll try to get them for you. Look out for the next video because there's something I want to talk to you about, and I think you're going to want to hear it. All right, ciao.